Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today I am playing StarMade. And, we're going to work a little more on the station, the, mining rig here. So let's find us a build block and get started. So, there we go. Well, let's hop into this cargo container and detach it. And now we need to hop back into well, coming through the door, there you go. Hop back into the station. You know what, let's throw a building block in here as well. Creative mode, there you go. This little office room, there we go. So I have one on either side. And I was thinking, this is going to be a docking arm, basically. Let's set back to rail. So, basically for unloading mining ships into the station, but what do we do with everything afterwards? So I was thinking, let's set up like a little storage facility, I guess we could call it. So, here's my idea. Let's grab some blocks. Let's see, standard gray, some scaffolding. There we go. And 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Just do something like this right off. Let's see. And we'll extend this walkway out this way. There we go. Alright. Okay. And I was about to say we'll finish that up later, but let's do it now. That is flush? No, it is not flush. But it can be flush. So let's something like this and like that. This is not wide enough. Yeah. Come on. I'd like a standard dock here, so let's do a USD. No, it doesn't even need to be a USD. Let's just do is this gonna be like a proprietary thing? Alright, and a dock. Which one's a dock? Rail dock. 6. I do want it facing the proper way, so rail on the right. Looking to the left. Okay. Now, currently no blueprint. Oh, I'm trying to do a pirate raid. Raid docking. Let's do like this. We're going to put the core right here. Well, I would like for it to look that way. Alright. So, I want in that ship. This ship is going to be a special ship. Let's see. I would like a offloading point. So, let's see here. Let's make a control room first. Alright. So here we have a little control room where we can control things from. Oh, it needs to be a little taller. There we go. And let's throw up some scaffolding right here. From here, let's throw up some scaffolding here. There we go. Let's undo all that, because I had symmetry mode on. There we go. And let's hop back in this one. Now I can put symmetry mode back on. There we go. And Some dark gray there. What else do I need? I need some of that. I'm just holding down left control advanced to get an advanced building and middle clicking to use an eyedropper tool. There we go. All right. So let's see here. Basic gray. How wide is one of these cargo pods? It's 9. So from here, let's go 9. And let's do something like that. There we go. No, no, no. Yeah, like that. No, not like that. That. Awesome. Stop that. Okay. And from 9, the middle is going to be right there-ish. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is middle-ish. So let's see. Let's stick that block there so I can tell what I'm doing. And this needs to be a one of these. On the right. And a rail on the right. Why didn't you use symmetry mode? Because it needs to be on opposite sides. Alright. Except I don't want those to be those rails. I want them to be... I want load or unload rails. Oh, good grief. Alright, you. Oh, can't do that. You're going back on the... There we go. Don't forget this, just cut through the ceiling. Or cut through the... die. Can't remember if I need load or unload. Because it's from the... I want to take things off the station onto cargo pods. So, let's see, hop into this. Let's come around this way. All right. So I want to unload from the station to the cargo pod. Is that what I want? Let's look at full take. No, I want to load the cargo pod. Let's hit load. That one's load. And let's see, the next tick should bring in stuff. Come on. Why aren't you bringing in stuff? Did it set up properly? Yeah. Do you have to do like... What does that do? Why is there a button? Okay, what's... Oh no, the button, that should be a manual release. Okay. Hit the button so I'm not docked anymore, dummy. Alright. Now let's look. No. Okay. Oh, good grief. What's going wrong now? Load. Rail. That turns into a rail. That turns into unload. That turns into load. Load. Middle click here to get to this one. Ship. It's... always allow. The station is station. Cargo. No, that's not what I wanted. Station. Always allow. Alright. What's going on now? You are pulling from main, are you not? You're pulling from main. There's nothing in here. That would explain why there's nothing being loaded. Idiot, this is a copy of your space station. Alright, come on, brain, work with me. Alright, so that's why nothing's working. Because I'm a moron. Alright, we would like, I don't know, a whole bunch of these. These can go away. Is that load or unload? I think that's load. Am I unloading too? That's the arrow going into the box. Arrow going into the box is load. So if I do unload, this should be pulling them out of the box. And it is. Alright. So I want these to be loading. Thingies. I'll work it out eventually. So into the box. Going to the right. Alright. There we go. And of course we're going to need a cargo container. And I would like for you to link to it. And I want the dock. Oh, the dock. The dock? Link to that. There we go. Alright. I'm getting there. And let's throw a little power in here just because. Little power just because. Come on. There's a little power. And this needs to be this also needs to have cargo storage, which we're going to throw right here. Alright. So, how am I going to do this? Let's go back to the station and move over this way. I want to load. Load. And a button. Come on, button. There you go. 8. Oh, 8. We're going to control that block with a button. And I would like to pull from here. I'd like to pull from here. Alright. And we need to hit R and hop out of this ship instead of middle clicking. Alright, there we go. Change. Nope, don't add single. Add all. At 5,000 a tick. Unlimited. So now I should be pulling all those. What did I throw in there? Missile barrels or something? Damage beam modules. Alright. And I only have 600 volume, but that's fine right now. Alright. And it's not going to overfill. But when I do this, 608 cargo pad admin load. Sure. Now, oh, chose to orient it that way. That's interesting. And that's not going to work because, so let's undock. Whee! That is not going to work because I only have the central dock set up to pull. So no, I don't. What am I doing? I want these to attach to that. There we go. I'll get there in the end. Don't worry. There. And now we need to save this as 608 cargo pod. Alright. Now I need to figure out which rail docker is which. Or I need to hit I need to hit the Windows key. That's what happens. Sorry about that. See, that one comes out my bottom. That one, there we go. In fact, let's get rid of these and have this one up front. Oh. There we go. So now this should be, yep, it's pulling the damage beam modules. and it's pulling more and more because the stations, or this block is pulling from the station, and this cargo is pulling from that block. All right. And the idea is to have like this parking garage or cargo pod rack, if you will. So storage is here, so processing will be fine here, and I'll have a switch to turn this on and off, loading and unloading. And I can also filter using this block. I can filter what gets pulled, but I would like to have a storage thing, a storage solution. Of course, that means these factories are going to be interesting, but that's neither here nor there, because they aren't going to be able to pull from these cargo containers to build things. But that's not the primary purpose of this station. I'm probably going to use it as like a starter station initially, but the primary purpose of this station is to hop out of there, is to be an ore refinery. So it makes sense if I were to have this on default or whatever, or default running on it by itself the way it's supposed to be, just to have all the ores processed, not kept in the ship storage, but moved out to storage where I can transport them to other stations a little more easily. Now, I don't usually use a lot of cargo pods, but if I use like a cargo pod rack like this, it would make them easier, I think. I should probably wire this to do offloading as well. Yep, that sounds like a job for later. But anyway, this was a proof of concept, basically, of this cargo pod rack, and then we'll extend it out, and because you just need to copy this and wire it all up. Maybe even put a spacer there. Let me put a spacer there. There we go. Remind me, hey, we need a spacer so I can walk between my cargo pods. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I'll take you cats later.